Hey y'all, good to be back with you. This is our final video in our 3-week sequence of videos related to the stewardship appeal, which is really an opportunity for us to tell you stories about how God is at work in our life together. And that includes partnerships in places that are beyond our walls, and that's local community partners where we see God at work, and also within the North Carolina Synod. We are one member congregation of the North Carolina Synod in the Evangelical Lutheran Church in America, and so there's a lot of meaningful work that goes on at the synodical level and in ways that organize local congregations to have greater impact in partnership than we might if we were just isolated entities. So you're going to hear a little bit from folks who have meaningful connections to these places where God is working with us, but also beyond us. And our opportunity is to invest even more deeply in these places, yes, financially, but also we trust where our money goes, there our hearts will go also, so it'll help us to invest more deeply relationally and in terms of service. So the places we would like to increase our financial investment next year are the North Carolina Synod, and then core partner agencies locally that we know and trust and where we see God working. And that includes Habitat for Humanity, North Raleigh Ministries, Families Together, and Family Promise. So again, you'll see some folks who have meaningful connections to these places, and I'm excited you get to hear from them.
Hello, Good Shepherd in Raleigh. This is Bishop Tim Smith, but this is not the North Carolina Synod. You're the North Carolina Synod, every bit as much more than I am. We are so very grateful for your partnership in the gospel, in this ministry that we share for the sake of the world. I want to let you know that the mission support that you share is more than just dollars. Like all dollars, it's just our calling, our servanthood in storage, which we release, again, for the sake of the gospel and for the sake of the world. And your mission support translates into all the things that we send on to the ELCA churchwide organization for global mission and so many other things. The 9 mission starts we have in the North Carolina Synod, the 13 campus ministries that we support, all of our agencies and institutions like Lutheran Services Carolinas, Lutheran Family Services, with all of their counseling and group homes and senior living facilities and so on and so forth, refugee resettlements, so very much. Our camping systems, Agape Curie Beach, the Luther Ridge and Luther Rock and the larger Novus Way systems. In addition to that, there are things like the Southern Seminary and Lenoir-Rhine University that we couldn't do by ourselves. We need your help. And there's the larger synod work of candidacy, preparing pastors for ministry and deacons, also the call process, conflict management, which we help with, also visioning and strategy and planning, supporting our rostered ministers. You all help so much with that, and we want to say thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Katie Kingsbury, and I have been asked to speak to you today about Families Together. I have been a board member of Families Together for over 8 years. 6 of those years I was serving as the representative for Good Shepherd, and these past 2 years I've been an at-large member serving with Kathy Coburn, who is currently the representative from Good Shepherd. Many of you will remember us from our previous names, Pan Lutheran Ministries and PLM Families Together. We were formed by a group of fellow Lutherans over 40 years ago who saw a need in our community, and we have evolved to be, I believe, the largest agency in Wake County that is working to find stable homes for families in our community that are experiencing homelessness. We have a very robust soup to nuts program for our families where they work with our mentors to overcome the barriers that are between them and a home. We are also a shelter. We have 6 3-bedroom, 2-bath apartments where we are literally able to keep our families together. And recently we have become a landlord as the pool of affordable housing began to shrink and the rents went through the roof. We strategized about creating our own pool of affordable housing, and through purchases and through a master lease program and other initiatives, we now have over 20 homes that we are able to keep affordable for our families. Good Shepherd Lutheran Church and its members have been amazing supporters of this organization for many, many years and in many, many ways. You have provided financial support to us through your offerings. You have provided volunteer hours, and you have provided many different types of supplies. As well, you have provided leadership by having a member of Good Shepherd Lutheran Church always serving on the Families Together board. In fact, years ago, there used to be 2 members who served on the board. So I would like to say thank you very much to my fellow members. I'm not sure that you understand how important your support has been to ensuring that this agency has been able to do this impactful and needed work in our community. This is the kind of work that I believe as Christians we are called to do, to serve those in our community who are in need, and you have helped answer that call. So again, thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Sam Poston, and my wife Jenny and I have been members of Good Shepherd since 1991. I've had the good fortune to volunteer at North Raleigh Ministries for several years, first serving their Backpack Buddies program, delivering backpacks for underprivileged kids at Lead Mine Elementary School. Since the beginning of the pandemic, both Jenny and I have volunteered as food processors in the North Raleigh Ministry Food Pantry. Good Shepherd has been supporting North Raleigh Ministry for several years, providing volunteer service and bags of groceries for their pantry. I was disappointed when the pandemic took away the Backpack Buddies delivery, but have had great satisfaction in helping the pantry prepare and stock food for their clients. North Raleigh Ministry is a Christian-based organization, provides outstanding support while serving their clients with not only food, but spiritual and financial guidance, which aligns with our values of assisting people to move forward from their current situation. A side benefit for us has been meeting other Christians with a similar desire to contribute and serve others. It's been a great blessing to us to support their mission, and we know all the volunteers feel the same way. Thank you.
Good evening, Good Shepherd. My name is Shelley Bennett. My husband Doug and I have been serving with Family Promise through Good Shepherd for the better part of 10 years now. We've continued giving in other forms throughout the pandemic since we can't be with the families at Family Promise in person anymore, but we still can give in food gift cards and in food donations, and it's still ever so important to continue to give in this period of heightened food insecurity. And I've just found that as a mom, especially, being able to help other moms who are in need is rewarding, and my kids can get involved and they have enjoyed being able to give as well. So I find that it's fun to go to the grocery store and pick out the food gifts and bring them with my kids. Even though we can't serve in person, they find that it's really fun to be able to donate in that way. I hope that you would consider volunteering through Family Promise and join us now, and especially when we're back in person. I think you'd find it really exciting, and you'd find something that you could do, because there's many ways that you can get involved in this great ministry. Hope to see you there. Thanks so much.